Hi guys, Robbie46 here. Now we haven't spoke about Ride 2 for such a long time, and Milestone did announce some more details about the game at Gamescom. So let's go ahead and look at what they've actually announced. So there's some game modes and they've announced tracks as well. So we've got our usual game modes. One of the new game modes is team versus team events. Now they're making a huge emphasis on the Virtua Rider, which was meant to be like the Drivatar from Forza. Unfortunately, in the first ride, it was a pretty poor system. So hopefully, it would be nice if it actually works, because in the first ride, when you've done team events, your Virtua Rider, as it is, was shite, and it was really hard to actually win some team events. But we got team versus team events. So this time in team versus team, there's going to be there'll be 2 teams of 4 riders, so 8 riders on track. Obviously you'll be with your Virtua Riders as well from people on your friends list, a bit like the team races from the first ride, where it is based on points. So the team with the highest points for that race will win the actual race. So not necessarily winning the race yourself, just making sure that your whole team do well enough for you to actually take the win for the most points in that race. So other game modes, obviously you got World Tour, which will have individual races in, time attack, drag race. We've got a few more tracks for drag races. I'll go into tracks in a minute. Track day, which is the same, head to head, which is the same. You got pairs race, which is basically what the team race was in the first ride. Endurance, which we had in the first ride as well. Championship, which is obviously a collection of races within a category. And then obviously you get points per race, and the person who has the most points at the end of that championship wins it. Perfect trajectory, which is basically beat the record time following the trajectory suggested by the street cones without committing infractions and avoiding penalty. So that kind of reminds me of like MotoGP 09, 10, 10, 11. We had a similar sort of thing on that, which wasn't really that great. Obviously that was a completely different game developer. So hopefully this one will be better. And point-to-point races on the Nürburgring. So you've got to compete in a section of the Nürburgring and do your best to reach the podium. So that is pretty much the game modes. Obviously you've got online, which is 12 players again still. Quick races, split screen, and all that stuff. So let's go on to the tracks now. Now the tracks, a lot of them are the same as the first ride. And there are a few new ones, obviously some of which we already know. So let's start with the country tracks. We've got the Hellenic Towers, Viking Valley, Eastern Mountains, National Park of Silvio, Sierra Nevada, which obviously you remember that was actually in the demo of the first ride game, North Wales, Canto Temples, and French Riviera. Most of them been in the first game. Drag strips, we've still got the Salt Flat Speedway, but now we have 2 extra locations, Airport Fast Line and American Highway. City tracks, we've got Milan, the shitty Miami circuit, which was basically a load of fucking right-hand corners, and Macau. Road race tracks, we got Nürburgring, the Northwest 200, and the Ulster GP, so really good tracks for that. And GP circuits, we've got Monza, Vallelunga, that's a new addition, Nürburgring GP, we've got Imola still, Sugo, Donington Park, the 2014 version, Road America, Magny-Cours, Almeria, and the Fumes circuit. And then we've got 3 Supermoto circuits of Brandizio, Ottobiano, and Franciacorta. So we have 3 Supermotard tracks. I was kind of expecting to have a bit more Supermotard, but yeah, that's pretty much what they've released. Obviously, there's some game clips and screenshots and that. So, I mean, I'm not getting myself too excited for this game just because the first one was such a letdown. But I just hope and pray that they make a massive step forward from the first one, and that it turns out to be really good. But we have to wait and see. Obviously, it's out pretty soon. In a few months' time, in October the 7th. So it's not really that long to wait. So hopefully, like I said, they've improved a lot over the first one. There is a lot of stuff in the second one which was in the first one, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!